Hello everyone, my name is Akshaya and I am currently pursuing my BTech final year in Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology under the stream of Electronics and Communication Engineering. Today I am gonna give you an overview of my project in which they have given some detailed steps and I have completed the project named Cosmetic Store Management. This cosmetic store management in Salesforce is a solution that helps cosmetic stores managers in operations efficiently and effectively. To do this project, we have some steps in which the first one is creation Salesforce organization. For the creating developer account, we have to follow some steps. Firstly, we have to go to the developer sales form. I have already logged in this. So, in this you have to give your first name, last name, email, role, company, country, your postal code, all the details they have mentioned. And then you have to sign up. I have already done this. So, we can directly log in into the main page. This is the page in which we have to do the login once we got the mail. Once we have created the developer organization account, we have to directly come to the main page, that is a Salesforce instance in which we have created all these steps. And now after this we have to go for objects. In object creation we have generally two types of objects in Salesforce, that is standard objects and then custom objects. Now we are creating custom objects in this particular project. First one is consultant object. As in consultant object I have already created this, and then what we have to do is click on this gear icon in which we will be able to setup here. Once you click on setup, it will be showing us setup, home, object manager, and also a quick find search option in which you can quickly find anything that you want. And now after creating the setup page, and then you can directly see that object manager tab just beside the home object. See, this is the one, the object manager, and by clicking on it you can create a custom object here. This is the custom object. As I have already created, I'll show you this. In this custom object we are going to give the label, plural name, and the object name. Object name is automatically taken by the label. And now after giving these, you can click save and you will go to the next steps. After completion of the consultant, you can directly go for the next object creation. Similarly, you can do retailer's object and the other object as you have already done as consultant object creation. And the next step in this is fields and relation. Generally, fields and relation is an object relation in Salesforce. It is a two-way association between two objects. Relationships are created by creating custom relationship fields on an object. This is done so that when users view records, they can also see and access related data. So, in this project, we have created customer's object, consultant object, field in retailer's object, and then field in others object. To create field in customer's object, we can go to this particular thing. We can go for object manager and then you can select whichever want to choose, and here is my consultant object. See, in this you can create fields and relationships. As I have already created, for the new creation you have to click on new, and then you can be able to see the data type, and then after clicking a data type and select, and then next, and then you have to go for a field name, and then next, and then save. Similarly, you will create all these objects and all these field labels, data types in this particular object. Similarly, you can do in consultant objects, retailers object, and in others objects. And then third step is page layouts. Page layout is generally define the organization and arrangement of fields, buttons, related list, and other components on an object, detail and edit pages. In this, the page layouts allows you to control the user interface and tailor it to meet the specific needs of your organization. In page layout creation, we will be going to follow these steps. From the Salesforce setup menu, we have to go to Object Manager. See here. And then you can select any of the object that you want to create. For example, a consultant object. After creating a consultant object, you will be able to see the consultant layout page. Here, this is the page layout bar. And then in page layouts, you can able to see the particular object which you have want to create it. Once you click on it, it will be able to see a consultant layout, and then you can able to drag this address and delivery type to this, and then click on save. This is what you have done in page layouts. And after layout creation, you will go to the next step, that is Lightning app. For the creation of Lightning app, you have to follow some similar steps in which you will be able to see the Lightning page. In the setup page creation, you will be able to see another task, that is creating a Lightning app. For creating a Lightning app, you have to follow the steps. And in this, we will have to go to the setup page, and then you will find quick find, and then you will search app manager in that particular quick find. Here you can see it. Once by clicking app manager, it will show you a page in which you have to go for new Lightning app to create a Lightning app. And after the creating of Lightning app, you will go for profile. To create a profiles, you will be seeing some steps. Now, creating a profile. Let us create a store supervisor profile and set it object permissions. From setup, you can find quick box and select profile. From the set of profiles, you can search for standard user, and then you can go for clone it. Once you have cloned it, you will be able to see a profile name which you have to give. And here we are giving a profile name as store supervisor. Once you have given the profile name, click on save. While still on the store supervisor profile page, then click on edit. Once you edit it, scroll down to custom object permission and select all those and give access to those object permissions like create, read, edit, delete, view, and modify our customers. And then you can see here, once you have done, you will be able to click on save, and then similarly create operator profile, clone Salesforce platform user, and give access only for billing operator. After creation of profiles, you will be going to another task, that is setup roles. Roles are record level access controls that define what data a user can see in Salesforce. For creating a setup roles, you will be clicking on here gear icon and then click on setup. Once you click on setup, you will find a setup page, and then in the quick find box you have to enter roles. Once you click on roles, it will be showing you the roles in which users have the specific roles. Once you have gone through this page, click on setup roles and then expand all. And under CEO role, I want to add a role, that is store head. Once I have already created it, so you have to give a label name, that is store head, and the role name you have already mentioned, and then save. And then after this, you have to go for another role creation under the store head, that will be as billing operator, and click on save. You will be able to see your organization's role hierarchy, that is store head and billing operator under CEO. And then the next task is users. A user is anyone who logs into Salesforce. Users are employees at Salesforce company. For creating users, we have to go for setup. Again, we'll go for gear icon and then click on setup, and then you will be find this quick find box and then enter users to create some users. Here we are going to find users, And then once you click on users, you will be seeing some of the users that are visible in that particular layout. And to create a particular user, you have to click on new user and then give the user details like name, last name, nickname, email and everything. Once you click on new user, you can able to see on first name, last name, email, username, nickname, and roles can be specified as per the given steps, and then click on save. Once you have before clicking save, you will go for local settings and then you have to change the time zone, and never forget to check the generate new password and notify user immediately so that you will be able to access the user you have created. Similarly, you can do the second user creation. Like in the second user creation, you will be able to do another user creation name, in which you will be similarly follow the first user creation steps, in which you are be able to giving name, email and etc. And then after the user's task, you will go for user adoption. In the user adoption, we need to understand user adoption and navigation, like how to interact with database and their records. For creating a records, you will be able to see on click on app launcher. That is this. This is called as app launcher. And then you have to click on urban color. See, in this you have to find urban color. Once you have seen this urban color layout page, you will be able to create a report. So click on, and once you see that particular urban color page, click on our customers. Here you can find our customer and then click new button. Here we can see the new button, and then give the particular name of your customer. Example of your name, it's like for example, I have created Barna Lakshya, that is my name, and then click on save. And after creating your customer record, you can view your record by clicking on the same app launcher and then search for urban color and then click on our customer tab, and you will be able to see your record name which you have given your name or any other name that you have created with it. And you can also delete the record by showing the drop down button right to your created record name. And then the next step of user adoption, the next task is import data. For importing a data, you will be able to see home tab in the Salesforce thing. Click on setup and then go for setup, and then you will be able to see the setup page, in which quick find you have to search for data import wizard, which I have created. See, in data import wizard I have already created it, so go for launch wizard, and then after going for launch wizard, you will be able to see custom object and standard objects. We have created our objects in custom objects, so you will go for consultants, and then you will going to search for add new records, and then you will be able to drag your CSV file, in which you will be able to choose a file that you have already created. That is my customer data. Once you click on it, it will be taking you the customer data, and then click on next. And then after mapping everything, you will be able to see these pages, and in which you have created everything. After mapping everything, you will be able to see your review and start reports. That is, you have mapped 7 mapped fields and then 0 unmapped fields, and click OK on the pop-up, and then it has created the data input. And after the import of data, you will be able to go for another task, that is reports. After the import data, you will be able to find reports task. To create a report, we have generally 2 types of report types, that is standard report types and the custom report types. As we have already learned that we have 2 types of objects, that is standard object and custom object. Similarly, in reports we have those 2 types, that is standard and custom report types. And there are 3 types of access level of folders, that is viewer, editor and manager. And for create report, we also have some steps here, and that is click on app launcher, select urban color app. Similarly, as we do in the previous case, click on urban color, and go for. Once you click on urban color, it will be able to show you a layout page, and then click on reports in the urban page, and then select any of the record that is you want to create it. Let us say consultant report, and you can able to do all this, and I have also already created, so I'll show you in this. You will be able to see these reports, and then you will be able to click on your consultant report that you want to create, and then you can able to see this columns report, in which you will be adding delivery type, products and payment. Once you have given all the column names, you will be able to see this payment page. In the drop down, you will be able to see bucket this column. After bucketing this column, you will able to see the edit bucket column, in which you have given payment type, and after payment type you will be able to see this credit card, debit card, UPI, cash in all values. In payment type you have to add those values like credit card, debit card and UPI, and you have to add another bucket like you can able to see here add bucket. In add bucket you will be able to create another account as you have created a payment account, that is cash. In cash again you will go for all values, and then you will able to see cash, and then move to the cash. Once after creating these, you will be able to see net banking and cash, and also the values that you have given and moved it to it, and then you will click apply. Once it is applied, you will go for group rows and add type bucket field. Click refresh and then save and run. This is what you have to do in creating a report. If you want to view your report, you can go for app launcher, and again you can go for urban color and click on it. Click on again you have reports here. We'll go for it and then click on consultant report, and you can see here the creation of your consultant report in which you have previously created. Now the final task is dashboard. Dashboards lets you curate data from reports using charts, tables and metrics. If your colleagues need more information, then we are able to view dashboard data supplying reports. Dashboards are very easy to find the data, and to create a dashboard we have some similar steps as we have followed in for all other creations. And for creating a dashboard we have to search for here urban color in app launcher, and then we will be able to see dashboards beside the reports. And I have already created it, so you want to create it. When you want to create it, you have to click on new dashboard, and then you have to give a dashboard name that is required, and then create it. Once you create it, you will be able to is widget there, that is adding a component, and then it will able to create a bar graph or any other pie chart and any other graph. See here, this is the consultant report which we have created, and then we have to add it into a dashboard. Once we have added it, you can save the dashboard, and this is what we have done in this project. And now after creation, if you want to view the dashboard, you can go for view dashboard and see here. Once I click on dashboard, I'll be able to see the creation of my dashboard, that is consultant dashboard. Once I click on it, I'll be able to see this report. As I have last refreshed one day ago, I can able to refresh again so that it will be able to show me again. And this is what I have done in my project. Thank you so much.